Hello everyone and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. As you can see, we're up bright and early this morning because we have a lot to do today. Well, this is getting on. Oh, it's just long planks till it ever needs. Right, so we can do that in a bit. Because right now, the most important thing is for a run down the railway tracks. No, it isn't. Is harvest. The oats are ready. Also, this grass field needs refertilizing, so that's why this guy's already over here. He's already full of digestate from our biogas plant. As you saw, our money's a little bit low, so I'm going to need to put that one out. Right, so the plan is, we might as well start with field 6 and 7 because that's where we are. Now I'm going to hopefully be able to get this guy to basically automatically do a lot of it. Field 6 tractor away and then grain mill. Yeah, we're going to put this straight into the grain mill. So this trailer is like 40,000 litres if we need to. We can also get the tyre involved with the other one. I'm not going to move him in just yet because I think he'd park where I want to. He'd park where I need to harvest from, so I'm going to park him up like here for now. Bit of a kick there. Here. And I'm jumping in this bad boy. Now this is the first time we've used this since we got it. What I need to do is I need to set this to field 6 as well. I've not turned him on yet, that's why it's saying there's a driver available. Yeah, see this big 6900 that we bought a couple of months ago now we've not had a chance to use yet. Yeah, the biggest thing to be the header. Obviously I think we use a 12 on the Rostel Mash if memory serves. But it's all an upgrade from when we used to have a 6 on the Massey Ferguson. See this header is huge. It's a shame it wasn't cap colours painted as well, but you can't have it all. Probably if I come in down here. Actually I might have set these to field 7, because field 6 is going to be in the middle of the two fields, isn't it? As soon as I set the A off, he's going to want to park at that point. Move that to there. Obviously once this is done we do have 3 oat fields to do, so plenty to go at. But the idea is that I'm going to do as much of this as possible. Try not to reverse into the tree. And like I say, once we do that, these fields will get turned around and probably oil seeded for the winter. Then we'll do a mixture of sorghum and oats for next year. So I actually want 2 headlands, I like a bit more space. He's getting on with that. There, field 7 when he's ready. Not going to set him off just yet. Cool. Make sure the straw swath is on. I know I need to say that I want the straw to be. I want it to drop straw. I want the straw. As you guys know this. No, I read the wrong way. Oh, the speed's not the greatest, is it? I think that's why the header would work for that, is it? I think. I've got time to look, so move on slowly. Is it 13, whatever? I think, yeah, that's his top speed. I guess it's because of the amount it's feeding through. Makes sense when you think about it, but everything in here's got really good capacity, so we should be able to eat through these fields fairly well. This is the first year of the big double field, obviously there used to be the little corridor just down the middle, which has long since gone. It'll be a case of baling up all this straw. I might even just sell a lot. I'll probably put 1 trailer load into storage. It's worth having some in storage just in case we need more in the food mixer. Reminds me, I'll look at the animals a second. Did you guys have babies? Not yet, it looks like next month. I mean, it's most rude having babies in harvest season. I mean, we're really busy with other things, but... Oh. Cows never have been good timekeepers, have they? They don't wear a watch. Chickens are out of food. That's not what I wanted to see. I was hoping they would hang on till the wheat was ready. I'm going to have to do that. I can't feed them oats either, can I? Wheat, barley or sorghum. I'm going to have to buy some chicken food. Such an expensive way of doing it. See, I can't give them the wheat that's in the grain mill. I'll give them some of that. Unfortunately, once you put them into productions like that, that's it, it's stuck in. I'm going to need to get onto that actually. Probably that's a bit of a priority, is that? I'm just going to buy like 10,000 litres of wheat from the binding station. It's expensive, yep, it's a pain, yep, but as their health drops, their production rate drops, and us, we don't be some dying, because that's not a thing in farm sim, thankfully, but it's still not a good thing. If I get like 10 grand's worth, give that to him, he's going to give him enough to get him going. Hopefully enough to see him till tomorrow when the wheat's going to be ready. Yeah, that was 20 grams worth, that's definitely going to see him. That's still only half this trailer. Out of interest, that's cost me 20 grand for 21,000 litres. How much would chicken food have cost me if I'd have bought it? 1,500 for 1,000, so that means 10,000 and 15 grand. So that is cheaper. That is cheaper than buying it directly off the shop, but still, it's one of those. You live and learn. Come on, we just work and done this. Everyone else is good, aren't they? Look at their health didn't fully hit 0. You guys are good. You guys are good. You guys are really good. Alright, so that's them now a little bit happier. The health should start going up again. I should actually be able to put this guy to go now, so I'm pretty sure I've gone past the point where he would be waiting. Is he now ignored steps, so there is a tractor available to him when he wants it. So I'm going to get on with this, folks, so hopefully by the time you catch me we should have this. folks, I think the yield of this field this year is absolutely amazing. The fact that we got one full trailer load before we've done 2 laps of the headlands is fantastic. I also really think it was a great idea painting that tractor and trailer to matte. I just think it looks great. So we're getting on, as you see there, the AI has finished. In the field for us, so that one's now ready for when the next one's mowing again, maybe a couple of months. Obviously, once I've done this, I really am going to have to go and do a pallet run. What I was thinking is I'll grab the art, we'll go to the grain mill, grab any flour that's there, take it to the bakery, grab the bread that's there, put the bread in the storage. Then from there, we'll probably grab the eggs, sell those. Then down to the sawmill, pick everything up, it's going to sell everything. Give the playground what it'll take. Remember to keep back 1 pallet of long planks, because our little shed over there wants that. Try and keep those out the sell point, which is good if you want to do once you know how. Meanwhile, I will get the AI, because obviously 85 and 81. Get the AI on that job. And maybe that we should have made real good money, hopefully enough. And if I've made enough, I really want to buy. I was going to try and show you guys this last time, but either one of those. That's actually not that good. One of those would be great. Look, near 60,000 litres there, 84 grand. Oh, that is 60 for 95, so that. I don't like those really don't fit well. Probably one of those. I was getting cramp, ironically enough. Same as that bad boy over there. We get the money to buy that, and then like we're doing field 88. It's just longer between us having to send it off to unload, and it's making use of that Arctic we bought. It's got to be worth doing. But I'm going to unload it, I'm not 100% full, I'm going to unload again in this line. Same amount to driving the crop. I think the AI will try and do run alongside you. I'm struggling with that in real life. I don't want to try and get the AI to do that. I have watched the AI do that with other AI as well, which that's even more impressive. I'm saying something that wasn't on time with the first picture because you saw the freaking. Was leaning out the front of the, going out the front of the trailer, which wasn't great. And that it still is, well, luckily, because picking it from back, you can see. I got a flat tire or something. Don't know why that's twitching, because I'm not twitching. I thought he's leaning to that side. It's like a flat tire. Right, so that's like 3/4. So the next unload for him, that will be him heading off to the grain mill to unload. Unload bit's going to do better if I actually turn the thing on, isn't it? I'm terrible at things like that, I really am. So I should just quickly jump into that, so I just get rid of that message. Sending back to the shed. So I get annoyed if I leave the message on the screen, so I get annoyed, so I'm sure you guys do. I will start debating with myself whether that. I wonder if it's worth renting, because if all we're going to do, I'm probably going to do one tractor load of bales, one trailer load of bales on 24, and maybe 30 odd if I use the bigger trailer. But I wonder about renting a forage harvester. Throw that in this lineup. Forage wagon, sorry, what's the biggest of these like? That one I always use. If all I'm going to do is dump it in the biogas plant and then use that to make money, then obviously we don't really need to bale it first. Other than to use the bale. Now I think, unless I go for like unreal capacity, which, no, that's not what this set of things, we'll be using that when we do the root crops, I guarantee you now we'll be using under capacity for some of those because I am not shuttling 40,000 litres at a time around off those fields. Especially on that massive parsnip field, we're going down to 77. Oh, that's going to be a big job. I'm actually here thinking as well because we're going to obviously rent the canning factory, but I'm going to produce far more than that canning factory can take. And what we then do with the rest of it is going to be interesting. I mean, really interesting. So we'll have to see about that when we get there. The weather giving a will. We've no tornadoes. It's only rain about 5 o'clock tonight, which isn't too bad. The reason I'm desperate to get the oak stump is either into next month. We hit a lot of other things. I wonder where the wheat was. The wheat should have been ready unless I planted a day late. I must have planted a day late. I think they took out the 2 wheat fields. Looks like basically everything's going to be ready at once. Now, luckily, like, what's the sorghums? So, a lot of them have a second month, so we're not really like the beets and that all have like 4 months. So, in fact, we might just stick with this harvester next time. Do the sorghum and the wheat first, and then leave the parsnips. Leave all the root crops till the next. I've always said before, harvest season is like my favourite time in the game. You see, like filling trailers, it feels like the payback for everything you've done to get yourself to this point. I love the bales over there. I did check the food on them, didn't I? 85,000. Buffalo milk is still building. So I'll show you guys. That's what to show you. So buffalo milk sells straight for 10 grand for 1,000 litres. 11 at best point, bottled. But mozzarella for 25 grand. That's why I think it's worth us getting a dairy and getting it. Doing the bottled stuff. I really do think it's going to be worth it. Like I said, the littlest dairy isn't that expensive. I don't think it's that quick to work. It'd be a case of one big sale a year and leave it the rest of the time, but you know, it should allow us to get on with things. So we'll see how well the bread's done for one day. But there's a couple more lines in this field. I'm not going to do the baling. Last time I got caught out, didn't I, because I ran out of time to oil seed, which was irritating, so I need to keep an eye. When do I do that? I can do that up till October. So I'm going to need to fit that in, because I would like to do it just for the ease. Plus we've now got that nice big... I've got that really nice, really big seeder that's actually ours, so we can use that. Obviously if I don't put any fertiliser in it, just oil seed with the seeds and it should be fine. Is it AgriFlex? I mean, they're interesting prospect, but doesn't fit with the style of how we're running things here, so... You know, I think I'm just going to get a full trailer down this field, which is great. We'll have all this to bale and pick up, but that's going to come later on. We may end up with a double episode in today, the way things are going. Just because we've got so much to do. This is the weird juxtaposition of the game and of like the farming thing, where this time of year is mad. You've got loads to do. Yeah, through middle of winter, you had 2 or 3 months where literally, if you've not got diversification options, you've nothing to do. I end up skipping months just to get us through them. Hopefully I'll have enough spare space to do this line and I'll unload on the next one back down. Like I say, I'm pretty sure once I unload this one, I'm not going to get all of this one into his trailer and then he's going to have to go off and unload it. Then move over, get the AI to do field 85, get them two to work together. While like I say, I'm going to do some pallet running to bring our money back up and then I'll come back down here and bale. My plan is to sell everything at the sawmill. So like prefab walls, because those prefab walls have been great money. Yeah, there's like 100 grams worth of those, so yeah. Rope, there's going to be a pallet of rope available. A lot of stuff. Obviously, I have to do the moving around first. This is another reason why we've got the Arctic, because that can hold a lot more than any other vehicle can. I thought that was the um, I thought that was the tractor then coming over. I actually thought it was just a deer running around the field. I don't think I'm going to quite have enough room, so if I game start coming over. I do like how the system works, so see the second that goes fully open it acts like a call. But this is definitely our biggest oat field, our main oat field. Sorted. Great news, all done by fairly early in the morning. There was rain coming in, but it's not till late on this evening, so that's a bonus. And there we are, we're full. You know, we're so close to the end, but if I'd have waited for 100% and unloading, we might have got it all in. Come on, pal, working out, I'm over here. Blue. I don't know whether he's trying to avoid the deer or that's just generally the route it would take. If he's trying to avoid the deer, that's actually quite amazing. And driving behind me ain't gonna help. My thing doesn't come out the back. Actually, the question is, am I going to have to wait here for him to come back to offload this last little bit into him? Probably. Oh, now you take it out the side like that. No, if that's fine. That's a great picture. Now, I don't know which one I'm using for the thing yet, for the thumbnail. You guys will know because you'll have seen it, obviously. Actually, we might get all of this in because he's not quite out. Bloody hell, that's close. Right, is he going to work out? He's going to run across me. No, he's. Like, if this only has a couple of percent in it, might still let me fold the harvester up even though it's got stuff in it. Unless if it's a real tiny amount, then it will. It will, good. And so what I'm then going to do is I'm going to change this guy's thing to field 85. That's where we're going next. So he's still going to the what's in first. Where we'll first to unload, but he will then meet me over it. So I set the AI off doing that one so we can go make some money. And when we get back later, it'll be time to bale all this, and that's going to be an insane amount of straw, I can tell you now. I hope I'm right, I make good money off the wood products because I think we're going to need it. I do like the fact that at least if you're not perfect with your lineup, it just sort of lets you off. That's a massive thing. I believe that. I think they added that in 22. I think it was 19 you had to be perfect, or else they didn't clip. I think 22 was when they added the little bit of leniency. Beacons on, because we're taking something this size on the road. He's come on the bottom one, that's not so bad. Hopefully our paths aren't really going to cross. They are, because he's going... Why would you go that way? I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to know, so... Leave him to it. I'm pretty sure he fits under the bridges with that trailer on, so... If we're too much. Forager for cotton? It's the header. Alright, I didn't know that for the price really, shouldn't I? I was talking about buying a forage wagon. I thought if he's going to put one in the used vehicle section, that's it, just trolling me. But everything seems really quiet. I think I just got used to the vent from last episodes. It all being quite loud. This all just seems really quiet now. He's slightly out the draw distance, but he is coming. He's coming fast. There he is. So I'll get this thing set up doing 85, and the 81's nice and easy over the road, so. That's all good. One of the main reasons why these fields got oats was because they were nice proximity to the grain mill as well. And as soon as he's done that, I can make the grain mill start working on it. I need to put this in the trailer somewhere. I think in here seems a good shout. I have to demolish a sign to get the thing attached, I think, but I'm not that worried. I think the council know by now why signs are not my concern. So field 85, which I'm going to get crossplay to work on. I don't think these fields together might hopefully give us about the same as that one did. Oh, I forgot I hadn't done that yet. They're together because they're the smaller fields, but where you go? If you decide you want to, go on pal, you can do it. I shall put this away while I'm here. Well, the game's chugging a little bit now, I think just while it figures out what it needs to do. And hopefully just while that look like it's smoothing back out again, so. It sometimes needs a minute to think about things. Like I said, I'm not against putting a silo extension there, that's you. Then we are going to your start point. Right then. Down that. Now nearly back to him, which is great news. As soon as he gets going. What I'm going to do is move some pallets. I'll have a bit more time in this beast. If this goes well, we'll make enough money, I probably will buy an Arctic trailer for this. Unless we be really cheeky, look for a field that's ready to harvest or going to be ready and just buy ourselves more work. As I said, I'm going to go to the grain mill first, the bakery, and we'll work from there. You guys, sit back and enjoy. Okay there folks, well a lot happened in that time lapse, but basically what you need to know is There's a lot of stuff here I'm not happy about. I'm probably going to pause this recording while I sort these out, because I should have done this sooner. You saw there the chicken coop filled with eggs. So I just slid them out of the way, they'll be somewhere else we can move later. And then what I'm also going to do is I've got the AI coming down here with a flatbed. So I can unload. I'm probably going to give him prefabs, assuming they'll all fit. Send him to the farmer's market, because that's usually where they sell for the best price. Everything else, apart from the wood chips, I will put onto the Arctic with me. We'll then go via the rope maker to see what's there. And we'll take that to the playground, minus the one pallet. I do I can stick... No, because he'd sell it. I'll figure that out when I get there, but yeah, I'm waiting for him to get down here. Obviously the harvesting AI are getting on with their jobs, so like I said, we'll resume the video once I've done all of this, however long that takes. There we are, folks. I don't actually know how long that took me, but the answer is probably too damn long. As you can see here, we've got everything moved. I did slow time down a bit. I'm not going to take down flicks. I'm thinking today's going to have to be a double episode, because I want to get the baling done and stuff like that now. Looks going to be right in my way, innit? I want to get this in, because I want to get the prefab buildings on, prefab walls on first. Not going to get them all on, unfortunately, but get full on and can send him off on his way. Shit, I forgot. I see, if I put them on the way I put them on, they might just all fit. I hate the fact that the game does them sideways like that. I don't get why the game does that. If you put them this way, they fit better. They're a lot better. How's that line up? That's about central, up against the headboard. Get off it. I don't think they're all going to fit, unfortunately. I'll try and get as many on as I can. I'll try and get a full load onto him. Because at least when he gets on, it goes up to the... Usually the farmer's market's the best price for these. While he's doing that, I'll load everything else that isn't wood chips, which I think we have like over 60,000 litres of wood chips down here. Combine that with whatever the poplars manage to produce, and that's going to be major money payday when that... I think the best day, that's another January thing, so what it'll be is a case of store the bales till then. I think we're going to be one shy, which is irritating. Let's stick one on top, I don't think I'll enjoy that too much. I may have done that multiplayer before today, not spoilers. I mean, there's a good amount of money just there. You guys know. Oh, we'll just check, I'm pretty sure the farmer's market is usually the best sale price for these. Okay, he's finally ready to be unloaded. That seems to have taken a while. Hello, autosave, my old friend. Yep, farmer's market. Selling point. Yeah, the amount of pallets down here is causing the game to not be happy, so I'm not gonna... I'm sure you guys do what you're doing yet, you are. Oh, that's actually good timing, you've done, right, so what I'm gonna do... No messing, you're straight over to the next field. Don't get them lines because they're annoying me. Put you straight over to field 81. Just tell you to transfer to 81 as well, and we should be good. Might get to unload in between, like, just for his own sake. Please stop before we went into the field. Are you going to be able to drive to that without like the fence annoying you? I'm gonna use a carriage because I don't trust him not to get confused. I remember where the start point was around here somewhere. I don't think so. I get in, he's gonna. You see, I'm destroying crop. Fucking hate. Are you actually going? Yeah, you are going to the grain mill. There's this guy we need, so I'm going to be careful. I don't want to pick up them. This is one more thing and things spawned. I thought it'd show me. There's a pallet stuck in there. I wonder if I can actually get that out. I don't want me to show me I could pick something up in there. I can work out. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry folks for that. I know that looks awful. Aha. So I might get to pick up the little ones first. I think it'll stack them nicer. Because I don't want it pick and mixing, because that's when it ends up with blanks. Yeah, that's the first one I want. Push them out of the way if you need to. I'm not worried. So we've got to long planks. Oh, it has actually loaded some up there. Right, okay, I didn't actually... Whenever I've tried to get it to, it didn't seem to want it. The annoying thing is, I think it made it so now enough room for it to load everything else I want it to. Definitely, I'm gonna have to... I might just go and sell those for you. So you see, it now reckons it's full because it won't. Here's what I'm gonna do. Fight the frame rate on one of you guys off. You're going on the very back, you're the one we don't sell. You're the one that I need to give to the... I need to give to our little construction project. Right, so you're there. Well, let's take all the straps off. This is risky, I know, but I think if I do that, I have an idea. You guys are actually happy with. You can get strapped down, you can get strapped down. Probably you as well. You I'm not happy with, so you get moved to there. You then can come in alongside him here. I think you reset, that's good. We do that and then that's all of it. These guys go over here. I wonder. You know, I might just take our construction 2000 litres and see if he wants salt. If he does, then it's going to save us some more later, isn't it? I'm hoping to give me some room that I can put some. Definitely a better use of the space than we had previously. Thinking if I leave it on the back there and put the other one on top of it, do we head up here? Yeah, they can have all 2000 litres that if they want it. Now, if you want me to press. Then when I get to it, the ones on the back here, I will have to just not make sure they don't unstrap, or just get in and restrap them before I jump out. I don't think I'm hoping that I can some of these up. It's wood beams I want to get. It's now convinced it's full and so they don't want. Sure. Let's move these ones over. Can we move these ones to the flat side? I reckon I can get 3 stacks of these on here. I'm not overhanging too far. I don't mind a little bit of overhang, but I wonder if I can actually get more. To actually slide something behind it. I don't think there is quite. I might be able to get away with sliding all 4 of it and doing that. Check that in a second. So for now, all I need to do is get these up here. I think I'm ready another 2,000 litres worth. I actually don't know if the playground is going to take all of this. If it doesn't, then there's the maker hole next door. I'll just shift some to there. Then pallet, I'm going to fit just down there now. Maybe just. I'll go like a glove. Like a bloody glove. Oh wow, yeah, that's a great haul. Is there any more spawn up there now? You know, we might come back, we might just sell those freaking wood chips. I know it's not the best price, but just don't want to be dealing with that frame rate issue anymore. What price will I get for them right now? Pretty much the lowest price they can go. I mean, 500,000 litres is 600, it's still 30 grand. End of the day. But it could be 85. I may have to see about maybe another pallet and bale storage. And I can at least get them out of the way. The prefab walls, yep. There are playgrounds, yep. There's just 2,000 litres on the back I'm keeping to give to our... Oh, it's even rope, didn't I? I think we should be at least 1 pallet of rope by now. So folks, my bad. Like I think we have a double doing this today. We can continue on in the next episode at least until the rain gets here. I mean 2 pallets of it would be the dream, but no, 1 it is. It's pretty essential parts, so I'm not too worried. You do something about there? Yep, it's accepting it, acknowledging it, which is good. So we're going to be selling 1,000 litres of rope, 20,000 litres of planks. Wow. 10,000 litres of long planks and 8,000 litres of wood beams. Well, that should up to a pretty impressive payday, I do think, and then we're going to sell the prefab walls. I definitely think we should have enough to buy ourselves a nice big tipper trailer for this bad boy. Unless we want to see how things go and put it towards other things like, say, let's say fields. What is it? We know field 90 is ready to harvest right now. What's on 19 and 20 up there? Nothing of interest to me, unfortunately. I say we really want to get everything we can out of the way today because the next day is going to be even more to do. Yeah, pal, come on, try your best, try your best. Ah, unlucky. Oh, something about racing the air like that never gets old. I remember right, getting this up here was doable last time, but I think I had to drag it over like the hump. Ended up cutting this corner a little bit due to the Oh, you made it by yourself this time. What place to put a windmill? Unless I'm going to unstrap and then I'm going to go and quickly restrap the two back on because, like I said, I don't want to sell those. It's got stuck where I parked it. $9,000 litres of rope it needs. Oh, nuts. And that was a fantastic sale anyway, but as you can see, we've had a little bit of an issue. Christ, I'm going to be on the front page of a freaking newspaper with us like this. Wow, I didn't expect us to actually make this much money. This is new tractor territory. This genuinely is new tractor territory. This is amazing. Amazing income. And that's before. It's a shame now. I really wish now we could fully pay off those loans because I just genuinely just pay them off. And there we are. So, pretty nice. Take this back and give this to our thing, and then sell the panels, prefab walls, and then use a day on like nearly 400,000. I'll see if I can do 2 special redemptions. I might just pay 30 grand off the loans. I mean, 300 grand is buying the wagon builder, isn't it? Tempting. That is so tempting. I always said that I wanted that to be our project. The playground I kind of discovered along my way to do that, so... Oh yeah, it seems like a logical thing to do. Got them now. You know what, I ain't gonna get that back around there. Yeah, we took them both. That's good. And I think on that note, folks, we are going to end this one here, so... Oh, no, we're not, because I need to do the walls yet. Right, so, answer that, because I mentioned this one was limited to 12,500. Well, I've done it anyway. Oh, the wagon builder. That's got me thinking. Let's see, fabric. So I'm going to need a spinner. We need a tailored shop to turn the fabric into clothes. Spinner. I'm going to where's the point I go on it? Where the friggin' else to buy this place point? What's the sell? What's where you do stuff? Where the hell's the door? Okay, maybe not 425, need a little bit more money yet. No big deal. But now folks, we are going to end this one here, so thank you very much for watching. Feel free to check out the channel, please like, subscribe, share, everything you want. Please leave a comment, let us know where you are, where you're watching from. It's always great to hear from you. Until next time, we shall see you. Goodbye.